Hi, I'm Nush.
And I'm Doza.
And today, we're going to answer a burning question we get asked a lot.
And that question is, what is a glob?
According to the Oxford Dictionary, a glob is a mass or lump of semi-liquid substance, typically of a rounded shape.
And according to Merriam-Webster, the meaning of a glob is a small drop or a usually large and rounded mass.
But in computer programming, a glob refers to patterns that specify sets of file names with wildcard characters.
We're sure there's plenty of definitions that one can find for a glob, but in our world, a glob is a magical, originally created avatar made by us, Nush and Doza.
And our globs are lovingly used to represent us in all that we do. As streamers and creators, we immerse our avatars known as globs into the games we play through multidisciplinary collaborations of art, video, animation, and more to share our passions and story.
Eventually, we had fans who joined our community and started asking us about the lore of globs.
Questions like if they could become one, if globs had secret powers, the anatomy of a glob, and the list goes on.
We didn't really have all the answers when we first asked these questions, but we started answering them as best we could.
This resulted in everyone in our community becoming a glob themselves through various community roles, and we eventually started featuring fan globs on our stream overlay too.
The fantastic thing about globs is that the human behind each glob, with just a little bit of magic and creativity, can decide what their glob looks like, what they represent, and what they can do, so that they can make their wildest dreams come true, just like we originally set out to do with ours.
As we continue to celebrate the 5th anniversary of Nush and Doza and the wonderful community here, we wanted to commemorate some of the epic fan globs that were created during the first 5 years.
We are so thankful for this globby community for wanting to become a glob themselves, as it wasn't something that we could have ever imagined when we first began this journey.
We'll save the origin story of our globs and more of the lore for another time, but seeing all of the globby globs as we were reflecting inspired us to make this year's 5th anniversary merch design extra special.
Without further ado, we present the Globby Globage.
The Globby Globage is a tribute to the humble glob that features references from the first 5 years of our glob community in a vintage look that's encompassed within the shape of a simple glob.
Instead of highlighting our personal globby colors, we wanted this design to be something every glob in the community could get on their favorite color to match their individual style.
Just like each community glob that is so diverse and unique, no one size, color, or item can fit the desire of every glob, even though we are united through memories, references, and inside jokes that truly shape this glob fam we love so dearly.
This limited time design will be available from today until September 4th, 2023.
Let us know what reference is your favorite or caught your eye first, and thank you for being a glob in our ever-evolving glob family.
If you have any other burning questions about globs or anything else, let us know. And last but certainly not least, thank you for being a glob.